Hello again, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today, on this gloriously sunny day, showing you around this 2011 Lexus CT200h. These are an electric hybrid car. Had quite a few of these now. Never had an issue with any of them. Super reliable cars, really cheap to run. This one's got a full service history, service book and invoices. It's got 3 previous owners. I think it looks great in this really shiny black over a black leather interior. It's done 93,000 miles. And it drives like a new car. I'm not joking. It drives really, really well. Let's have a look at some detail. So the bonnet is actually in really good shape. There's a couple of very small stone chips, kind of as you would expect for its age and mileage. Bumper corner is all good. You can see the nice shine on it there. All the headlights are nice and clear. There is probably the only drawback is there's these, you can see it there, very small couple of little lacquer peels, and there's a third one there just on this near side, but there's none on the off side and none on the rest of the car. It's just those 3 little patches. Have to get up pretty close to see them, to be fair. Run on the offside front quarter is all good. No scratches on the bumper corner again. You can see there it's got front and rear parking sensors. Does have a reversing camera as well. Offside front wing. Really nice shape. No dings or scratches on that there. Got these lovely wheels. Really like the style of them. 17-inch. The brakes, the very faint beginnings of a lip, so loads of life on them. The pads are nice and thick. Both the front tyres are being replaced, so I have ordered some front tyres. They didn't arrive in time for the video, so ignore the front tyres because they're getting changed. Driver's door, yeah, really good overall shape, as is the wing mirror. Quite often they have scratches and stuff on the wing mirrors here, but not so on this one. These are just watermarks where it's been valeted. It's not scratches or dents or anything. Not really a mark on the driver's door. I mean, there's a little faint scratch there, and there's looks like someone's, I don't know whether they've gone into it and sort of pushed down and scratched on there. Very faint though. To look pretty closely to see it on the offside rear door. Otherwise, there's not really a mark on this side, if I'm honest. The rear tyres are both pretty good. I don't think they're very old. You can see loads of tread in them. Again, lovely 17-inch alloy. Rear brake, yeah, pretty similar to the front, so loads of life in that. Pads have got plenty of meat on them as well. So front and rear brakes are all good. Round to the rear. I think these things look great. Does have the tinted glass from the B-pillar back. You can see we've got the rear sensors there. And aside from normal wear and tear on the top of the boot, or the sort of top of the bumper, I should say, that leads into the boot, it's all in really nice shape. Boot's in great shape. Got some storage under the boot. I'm not quite sure why you don't just have a lower boot, but there we are. It's got this nice cover as well. Both the rear lights are, yeah, perfect. Near side rear quarter is all good. No scratches on there. Another lovely wheel. Brakes are the same. Yeah, this tyre's got loads of life in it as well. near side rear door. I'm going to say not really a mark on it. You can see the lovely shine. It's my reflection here on this car. Near side front door is very good as well. Wing mirror's got, something's brushed over it there. Just a couple of very faint scratches. And there's a couple here on this wing. It's going to probably struggle to focus on them. I'm trying with my finger there. There you go. Just a couple of very faint ones there. I'll have a go at polishing them out because they're not through the lacquer. Another lovely wheel. Brakes are the same as the other side. As at the pads, and yeah, ignore the tyre. So externally, really good shape overall. I think it looks superb. Let's show you inside. These things come with such a great spec, I think pretty much as standard. So I've never had one without a leather interior, and this one's in really good shape. You can see it's a nice place to be. There's no marks on the leather in the back at all. Again, another lovely door card. The front seats are heated. They're all in really nice shape. It does have a pop-up nav, which I'll show you when we get in and start it in a sec. Show you in the back here for completeness. It's very sunny today. But yeah, really, really nice. So it is keyless start. I've got two working keys with it. It's got this lovely multi-function leather steering wheel. Got volume controls on the left, and that changes the screen on the right. And that hangs up the phone or answers it, and that's with the voice control, which I don't know anyone that's ever used voice control, to be fair. But in here you've got, let's start it actually. So you've got pretty much everything you'd ever need. When you press the power button, it turns on, but obviously doesn't start the engine until you require the engine. So right now we've got the twin zone climate set at 18 degrees with air conditioning, blows ice cold. Down here we've got the sort of stereo controls. So it does have a DAB radio. It has a 6-disc CD multi-changer built into the dash here. It also has Bluetooth music streaming, so you can stream music from your phone, and it'll obviously do phone calls as well. These are the controls for the heated seats, which both work perfectly. This button in the middle here changes sort of driving mode. So if we go over to sport, you'll see the dash changes into a rev counter and it goes red. Then we can go back to normal, and then we can go into eco. See, eco just came up on the bottom there it goes off. And you do have a button just for EV mode, so if you were in town and you didn't want the engine to start, and I think if you keep it below sort of 35 miles an hour or something, it'll just stay in electric mode. These two little buttons are for the sat-nav screen, so I can tilt it to different levels, look, or I can press the close button and it will close, or press it again to open, which is pretty good. So yeah, it has all the modern stuff that you would expect really. We've got full postcode nav. We've got a control stick here, so you can see we're on DAB at the minute, but we can go to Bluetooth if we wanted to. But I've not got any music playing on my phone obviously, so that won't work. But yeah, everything in here works absolutely perfectly. Even got under here a couple of charge points, and there is a USB and 3.5mm jack for auxiliary music in. 4 electric windows. It's got auto lights. Up there you can see. Now it's on auto. Got auto wipers as well. Let's focus on there. Yeah, we're sat here now and the aircon's blowing ice cold, but the engine's not started. Let me see if I can put it in sport mode, and if that'll make it start. Go into drive. There we go. So the engine start. Oh, no, it won't. So I don't know whether I'll be able to let you hear the engine running, because it's not quite how it works. It always is trying to be economical. But oh, I didn't say, this is the controller for the screen. So you can see this little joystick here controls the sort of finger on there, and it does, if you click left, it will snap on to the next thing automatically, which is pretty good. Makes it really easy to use. There's like an enter button on the side, and that changes the display. But yeah, it's a really nice place to be. The stereo is excellent, actually. Yeah, very powerful stereo. It's going to beep at me because I've got the key in my pocket, but there it is. Our absolutely stunning 2011 Lexus CT200h.